Hi everyone, Salom be Hamigi. I want to wish everyone who is celebrating Nowruz today a happy New Year's and Salom Mubarak Bashe Hamigi. I'm going to do this live in English. I want to actually explain a little bit about kind of what Nowruz is, what the Sofra Haftseen is. And people have been messaging me about kind of why we were jumping over fire last night. What is charshambeh? So I want to just kind of share a little bit for you because I've had people ask me, and oh, look at this rainbow from my prism on my face. So yeah, what is Nowruz? Okay, so guys, seriously, this has been, I guess, a tradition that's been celebrated for almost 3,000 years. And Nowruz means like new day. So we are actually, hi guys, hi Mohammed, hi Harika, nice to see you guys. I'm just talking a little bit about kind of what Nowruz is, okay? And why we jumped over fire last night. So yeah, so it's literally celebrated by like hundreds of millions of people around the world, and it is like people from like northern China, Eastern Europe, India, obviously Iran, where I'm from, and obviously people migrate to different parts of the world. So there is like a lot of people celebrating this today. And what I really like about it, which really gives me goosebumps, guys, is when we celebrated, you know how like for the New Year's, people celebrated at the 12 o'clock and basically like, you know, this 12 o'clock at different times of the day, different time zones, right? So if people celebrated, let's say 12 o'clock in Australia, we're not celebrating in Canada. Well, I love how Nowruz is celebrated at the exact moment, exact second by everybody in the world. That just gives me goosebumps. So people in China, people in Iran, people in Australia, people in everywhere around the world at that exact second are standing by their Sofra Haftseen and celebrating Nowruz, which makes me so excited because we're kind of unison and celebrating this moment together. So, so why did we jump over fire last night? The last Tuesday of every year that's passing, we jump over fire, and we all gather and sing in the street and are happy and merry and stuff. And you kind of say this verse, Zadiya man az to, surkhiya to az man, meaning that the yellow, the bad energy, the sickness, that, you know, when you're sick, you have yellow skin. So the sickness, the illness from you coming, I'm going to give it to the fire. And I'm going to take the best part of the fire with like the health and the good energy from the fire. And I'm going to take that so I can take that into the new year. So that's why we jumped over the fire last night. And so I celebrated that with my kids. I wanted them to see kind of what it is. I like to show them to all of these. Usually we go to like a gathering in a park. But this time it was really like, it's a school, it was a school night. We didn't want to like go, so we just did it ourselves at home. We just burnt I posted pictures and people asked me what it was in my stories. I'll post it on my Facebook too. But yeah, that's kind of what it was. So what is the Haftseen? I'm going to kind of tell you guys a little bit about kind of what each of these mean. So this is the MIDI version of the Haftseen, which has got all of the Haft. Haft means number 7, and Seen means this letter S, right? Haftseen. So now we've got, you know, these are the items. And I looked this up because I wanted to kind of make sure I'm telling you guys the right information. And I learned about 2 things that I didn't know about, which was this. I'll tell you about it. Who does this, guys? If you're watching this and you do this, please let me know. It was supposed to be orange, but I have tangerine. An orange in water, and this is going. Okay, so we've got, that's what it represents. And then we have, obviously we've got sinjit right here, and that is a Persian fruit, and it represents love and affection. Then we put out vinegar, and the vinegar, it represents age and patience. And then apples, okay, and the apples is health and beauty. Same, I'm pretty sure people associate that with it. And then we have garlic. So garlic is for medicine, you know, giving you health and being healthy. The somach, which is a great seasoning, I love it. That is for the sunrise. I didn't know that, so I looked that up, and it says it like represents the color of the sunrise. Then of course we have the Quran. We have, hi guys, we have the mirror. The mirror represents self-reflection, guys. So that's what most people do during the new year or at the end of the year. You guys, even for like Canadians, at the end of the year, Salam Farjun, Happy New Year, Ashkanjan, Happy New Year, Salatu Mubarak Bashe. You do self-reflection about the last year and what you want to do for the upcoming year. So that's kind of what it is. And then eggs. Now, the eggs and the mirror and the rest of these are not part of the 7 S's, but you do. It's a thing that you add. to the Haftseen. This represents fertility. So people trying to have kids, like, you know, this is kind of a good omen to add eggs to your Haftseen. Candles, of course, enlightenment and happiness. So everyone usually has candles. These are for my wedding. I always add them because that's part of the wedding Haftseen too. Sorry. Sofre. And then, okay, so the rose water. Who does this? I've never done that before. So the rose water is for cleansing powers. So I was like, that. Of course I want that. And I added that. And then the orange or tangerine in the water represents the earth floating in space. So I thought that was really cool. So I added those two things to my Haftseen, and I'll just go back here to give you a little view of it. You add flowers for spring, and I added, of course, my picture of my grandpa who passed away last year. So I want to have him here with us. And other people that, you know, I want to have with me at the Haftseen that are far away. So this is it. And of course you have to have a clock. And I bought these. Yeah, I have to change the batteries still, but two for my girls and one for my son. And then, so you know what time Nowruz arrives. And this is just the stuff you burn for, like, you know, the cleansing of the house, isfand. And then sweets, you know, so you can offer people sweets. This is the baklava I made, and these are other pastries. So anyways, this is kind of what I want to just share with people, because I've had some questions about what Haftseen is, what is Nowruz. So hopefully that was helpful. Thank you, Ashkan John. Yes, روح شاد باشه inshallah, Ali. And then nuts. Actually, I forgot to say the nuts. I forgot to add the ajil. So, you know, you're gonna give people stuff from your table as guests come over, and then usually after New Year's, after that, people go to everyone's house and then they celebrate and give money and, you know, just be happy. So in Iran, everyone's off right now celebrating, and I'm excited for them. And I've been connecting with people like through emo and different platforms. Now that there's so many ways to talk to people, I love it, because I've been able to connect with my cousins and stuff and see what they're doing. Last night I called them. They were jumping over the fire. I was like, and they were then dancing, and I was like dancing in my living room. It was like 4 o'clock, and it was like, I think, I don't know, like 12 o'clock there. And I felt like I was in the party with them. I'm like, I want to be in Iran. So it was really fun. But anyways, I just wanted to share that with you guys. People have been asking me, and I hope that was helpful. سال همه مبارک باشه. ان که سال خیلی خوبی داشته باشین. Wishing everyone a happy Nowruz. Love you guys. Bye.